learning the halachas of Birkas Levana, mainly the halacha starts like this: the Birkas Levana Zmano. So we're going to learn some of the inyonim of Zmano over here, some of it, like this. The Ramo brings in Tov Chof Vov. The en lekadosh halavona ela balaylo, the Kidush levana. The mitzvah it's at night. Shalavona zoyrachas, because then the levana is shining. V'nehenin me'oira. That's from the ogur, because then you have a benefit from the levana. So according to this would be, what would be the halacha if somebody, God forbid, is blind? Would you have to say Birkas Levana? If the whole idea you have to do it at night when it shines and you have benefit, the summa l'chayra has no benefit from it. So so it brings the Magen Avram from the Marshal that chayav summa chayav l'kadosh halavana. He's also what is benefit, because if he is in the dark and the moon shining and someone could show him the way to go because he sees the levana, so indirectly he has also a benefit of the levana. So asuma somebody blind also chayav be Kidush levana. Now it says over here we do with the levana. The mainly why what brought me today to learn this Motzei Shabbos we over here did the past Motzei Shabbos we did Kiddush levana, and some people doubted because it was a little bit cloudy, and then if it's completely cloudy, everybody knows that you can't say you don't. The whole idea it's not zerachas, it's under the cloud. But if you see it, but it's not so clear, so then people start debating and thinking. So I'm gonna. So the lashon of the Magen Avram, what it says over here, it goes on the Ramah. It says zoyrachas, shining. It says zoyrachas tezrichoso nikeres al gabe karka. From the Mata Moshe, it's have to mean something. Let's say it's very difficult today to measure this because we have lights all over. But let's say you're in a dark place and the only light you have to you available, it's the moon. You see it's mamash shining on the ground, meaning you could see. If you don't look on the moon, you could see some light on the ground. Then you say the bracha. Now there's a Chuvas Radvaz. That's exactly discussing what we spoke, what we had this Motzei Shabbos over here, the past Motzei Shabbos. If you have cloud, but you see through the cloud, so it says like this. First of all, he brings a raya. How do you know b'chalal that you have to benefit from the light of the levana? If the whole thing is the chidush levana, the levana is I mean the moon is always there; it doesn't go anywhere. But it's shining, meaning every beginning of the month it has more reflection and shine to the earth. So that's the bracha. Who cares if you see it or not? You're saying for what's going on in the chidush levana. So he says, he brings a rai that none and mevorchim al ha'ur at she'oisu la'oiroi. Meaning that by Motzei Shabbos says you don't say bracha b'orah mereh till you have benefit from it. So he says, and so over here the same thing. You have to have some benefit from the levana. V'kama, how much light have to be there? V'kama omar ula at she'yakir ben sela lepundion. Meaning if you take 2 coins, you're going to see the difference between them. So he says, Le'inan Birkas Levana Nomi says same thing with Birkas Levana. You have to see the moon benefit. Again, it's very difficult today to measure because we have lights all over. We don't know what lights I see. It most probably the bulb with shining outside I see more than I see the moon. But if you've been in a dark place, you would be able to see the difference between the 2 coins. Then you could say Now it's over this. That's our case. Like I said, many times it happens that some cloudy, but you see the moon. Ima Mosach. Again, if the cloud, that's the mosach, it's like the mechitza over here, it's something is there, who dak v'kolush, it's thin, it's not so heavy, the cloud, sho'ever memeno ora levana, the light of you could see the moon, you see the light. Achu nehena memeno, v'yochel lakir ben sel lapudyan, you could see it between 2 coins. Yeah. Oh, v'zulosa min advarim shesh hem nikorim l'or levana. You could say other benefits. You could see the way to go. It says, Oz vada yochel levarach alaya. You say Lashon vadai. So he says, when you don't say the bracha, that's what make it clear. When you don't say the bracha, v'imu hamasach hu gas, it's very thick. V'en heno me'or ha-levana. You don't benefit from the light of the levana. Sometimes mamash it goes inside the heavy clouds. You don't see anything. It says, en levarach bracha levatola. V'uadin v'yen ha'onon, imu av, en mevarach v'imu kal, the bottom line, again, like I said, it's very difficult for us to measure because we don't see, we have other lights. But I think if you see the moon, even though it's not so clear, not so bright, because there's some clouds, if you see the moon, you already could say the bracha because there is some light coming through. It's not as a big light as would be no cloud. So according to this tshuva, you could say the bracha. Now, Legabe, I'm just going to start this halacha, we're going to finish it tomorrow. Legabe, when is the ideal time to say the bracha, the ideal time, Kidush levana? So, the Mechaber says two things, and we need to, again, like I said, tomorrow we'll go into it, how to make the two things work together. It says, En mevorchim alerech ele b'motzoi Shabbos kshu mevusom uv'god of noim. The ideal time at Motzoi Shabbos. Then there's another halacha he brings over here. En mevorchim ala levana at yavru ela shivas yomim. Till after 7 days. So again, sometime it doesn't fall. Like that, we're going to go into it tomorrow. If the Motzei Shabbos is way later than the 7 days, and so which one you're going to do? Like I said, we're going to go into it more tomorrow. Okay.